All right, so the last time I was speaking to somebody from Humanizando la Deportación, Humanizing Deportation, I was actually in the process of citizenship. I was already maybe a year and a half into it. But basically the process, the legal process for me, I started back in 2016. We applied for citizenship through the military. And back then we were arguing that the felony that I had was not considered an aggravated felony. The reason I was deported because I was involved in a crime, and I went to prison for it. But we were arguing some case law, and then throughout and in between 2016 and 2018, I was able to get a pardon from Governor Brown, and basically that was just something that a group that I'm part of, a steering committee, decided to try, which had never been done before. We've seen people get pardoned as they're in the process of deportation, but not once you've been deported. So I was one of 3 candidates that got it, and basically that erased my criminal record. In April 13th of 2018, I became an American citizen. I was able to cross the U.S. border. They gave me a special permit for that day. Got sworn in on in the afternoon. And then basically that was it. I mean, I was able to go to and fro with that paperwork. There was 5 applications that were submitted for the pardons, and we only got 3. And from my understanding, the reason that we only got those 3 is because they were old crimes, and we didn't have multiple convictions. So basically, what one of the arguments was, if you pardon this person, then they will have no criminal record and they can become an American citizen. My biggest factor for me was, and I believe it was the work that I do. I had congressional members write letters of support from people that I serve with, family members, so I just had this big, platform that kind of, they're like, well, look what this guy's done, and that was the biggest one for me, that I think that helped. At the moment, deported veterans, as far as the legal aspect, we as an organization connect them with attorneys that review their cases, and then they are able to get sometimes pro bono work depending on the case. And then the state of California also gave some money set aside some money for a legal defense. Everything based on a criteria, and at the end of the day, not everybody's guaranteed anything, because I could have been denied citizenship as well. As far as the legal aspect in general for everybody, case by case, once you've been deported and you have a criminal record, it's very rare. As a matter of fact, I could count how many people that I know that have gone home out of the millions of people that we've seen deported. So it's a very unique case. Being able to cross is very important for me. One, because I'm able to visit my family. I'm able to be there whenever I need to be. I'm able to access certain VA benefits like the GI Bill. I can go to school now. I can go get treatment. As far as the organization or the veterans, I'm able to reach more people on a personal level, because you can share a Facebook video, but nothing like being present at American GI Forum or American Legion, where I've gone through it, and wow, you meet somebody that's deported, because some people will say, well, this is bullshit, it's not real, or it's fake news, or whatever. So it's important that I can reach the masses. I can go to DC, I can go visit politicians, I can reach more resources. As one of the things that I did when I got my citizenship, I promised that I would continue my work for another year, because we can't. If I were to up and leave right now, we do have some, the rent's paid for till December, but after that, that's it. So if I were to up and leave, this whole thing would, it wouldn't be the same, and the doors could eventually close. So I'm working on a couple goals, fundraising, assuring that we have a nonprofit established, so that whether I'm here or not, or maybe somebody else could take over and make sure that, we can continue the organization as a group. Do I think we should be deported? No, but we made mistakes that got us here. We kind of made our bed in a way, and some people may never go home because of just the way the laws are and the crimes we've done. And I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying that these guys shouldn't be home, but sometimes that's just the way it is. So don't give up, but accept the situation. Okay, well, I'm a deportee, I may not be going home, so maybe I should start looking for a job. my English is great, so I should maybe work at a call center so I don't have to work at the maquiladoras. So I didn't listen to those people that told me to give up, that told me you're never going home, and you know, I'm a testament to that. But again, everybody's case is different. You know, sometimes we just have to accept, you know, I may never go home, but what can I do to better myself here or over there? There was a lady that on one of the videos, she said, you can be miserable over there and be miserable over here. You could be a drug addict over there and over here. So you gotta move forward, and you gotta change your lives, and you gotta reestablish yourself no matter where you're at. And it's hard because people will say, oh, you're Mexico, so beautiful. It is beautiful. But try living down here and working down here and making what they make down here. It's tough unless you're rich and you got your own business, but it is tough down here. And this is Mexico. It's tougher in other countries. My message to people is don't give up. Don't give up on your family. Continue to have those relationships. You have technology. It's not the same thing, but you can call your daughter. You can Skype them. You can video call them. There's a lot of things you can do to keep those relationships going, you know, and just live life, you know. Just live life. It's very important to, no matter where you're at. And we only get, well, at least as far as I know, you only have this one life to live, so gotta live it up, man. Yeah.